yeah. So I don't like yeah, AirPods because well, I have, number one, I have two completely different ears. Like, my left ear came from somebody, and then my right ear came from somebody else. So, I don't know why that would, then it, it shouldn't be like 2 for 2 on the iPod's not sitting in my ears. So, yeah, hey, I'm sitting in the bathtub, and I found myself like, smoking a lot, and then basically, basically, shit, not vlogging, but whatever the word is, with IAM, and look, he's pulling lights. He did that last time I was in here. He's pulling the fucking lights. But anyway, I was just having this really cool, deep discussion with everyone in the room. Like, I have no idea what that shadow is back there. Well, I don't see it like that. Whew. My aura is very blue tonight. What? That shadow. What? You want to see some more tricks? Well, anyway, that always amuses me. It never fails to amuse me. So, y'all, let's just talk about gosh, there's so much stuff to talk about, and I wanna revisit my explanation of 5D, because really it's only like the 5D, like when I'm inside one of the 5D structures. That's, maybe it's real, maybe it's not. It's got a lot of like squared corners and lots of more shelving coming out and ledges and shit. Oh, well, I just dropped that a little more. But anyway, I told you that they don't fit. But what did I say? I was talking about throwing something. Good night, nurse. Yeah, no, my life has, oh, you know what I was thinking about? Like, okay, so, something else, like, I've been saying my whole life, along with, I started saying, like, talking about my need to rewire my subconscious mind, and I literally said those words just like that, because I knew that that's where the problems were. At that time, there was no science. There was no way for me to fix this. And I've been to like a multitude of psychiatrists, and none of them have gotten my diagnosis right yet. And so psychiatrists just make me feel like a fucking like theoretical physicist with my PhD. Like, oh my goodness, the DSM just needs to be like dumpster fired and like written by somebody like actually having some kind of real training. I mean, of course, and that would be subtracting all of the Jung stuff, which I guess is that's all of the DSM. So who is my problem with, really, anyway? Who knows? But anyway, so yeah, I think we live in a computer simulation. You know, like just a drop, just a teeny, a quantum drop of our DNA can be dropped on, like our memories can be like dropped onto our DNA, and one piece of DNA, like one just holds, like, I don't know, it's something like we have like billions of years of memories, and they're not. I mean, and since we're all one, it's the collective memory of it experiencing like absolutely everything. And this is okay. So I'm glad I'm like that way, because this is really what I want to talk about. Okay. Don't lose it. Don't forget. Oh, God. And I went and wrote about this shit earlier and everything. But, okay. Well, it's like this. It's like, I think we're past the point of being able to convince anybody who still is clinging to imaginary dichotomies and just it's not only pathological, it is absolutely hysterical how blunt and in each other's face they are about, firstly, like, their agendas are both the same. Like, that's like, I don't know, red flag number one. And anyway, I've said this in another video, because this is the one thing I just have, because for me to believe that people like really do believe all as many just crazy cartoony, like definitely on lots of LSD, I don't know, like that's what it makes me feel like those people are, you know what I mean? Like to not just, okay, let it go. Because the things that are being done now, none of it's going to help us. Or not necessarily, it's not going to help anybody who hasn't even begun to work on themselves. And I mean, I can't tell, you know, I don't have that gift. I mean, how you know that you're not talking to some kind of super ancient person, but your memory got swiped like how you wanted it swiped. And I do, okay, so there is and I don't know whether every time, this is something else I want to talk about, this whole game. It's just a game. Life is a game. And we love to play it. We love to play this game. And, yeah, we get pissed off and get, bored sometimes, especially like when we get like a taste of the divine, like a real taste. And then that's when it's like, oh, God. But anyway, but then that's also too, like when the game starts getting, like starts taking turns, because that's when I'm pretty sure that's what we're like allowed to have a memory here and a memory there, not really super specific, so you could definitely be like correlating things, but yeah, to make you go, huh? At least, think a couple times about it. And but I remember, we played at this game. I think like one game session takes like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months. At least the way if you charted my behavior over the past 17 months, it probably would match the different levels of mind that I was in during whatever time, because it is pretty cyclical. I have noticed that there's cycles. So anyway, but like I was saying, you have all of these completely, they're just, I think it was Alan Watts that said this, that there's 3 kinds of people, and, it's people who want to know, and there's the people who, there's the people who do know, and then there's the people who want to know but don't, and then there's just the people that they'll never even want to know, and they came asleep to stay asleep. And so and thing is nobody gets to stay on Earth. So I guess the people who weren't able to sufficiently raise their vibratory resonance to whatever it's got to be at to get at least to 5. I mean, anybody really can get through 4, but to get into 5, you have to resonate high, and because you can't bring any fear in there at all, and obviously you can't hide it. When you walk in, like, it's just all it is. It's the most unconditionally loving, knowing, just that, and just so much love. And anyway, so it may be a computer simulation. I don't fucking know how they're running this shit. They're running binary numbers, which, I mean, it would make sense, because that's literally how everything runs. Like, everything that we know about it, it's zeros and ones. Yeah, so that's it. So say it is. There's still the creator programmer, which is me and you. And I think probably this it has to, because it freaked me out. Okay, so like when you've been meditating and you get to do a little somebody. And I remember the first time it happened to me, my first thought was, oh my God, can I make it stay like this? And of course, no. The first time, no, you don't get to stay like that. And that was like a year ago, I think. And and I rewired I did it. I wasn't a little bit successful. Oh my God, like, I was fucking like mad scientist, like bad fucking ass. I did it. Man, I fucking did it. Oh my God. And oh my God, like, all the things that I've shot rockets of desire up, and they are in the vortex, and I mean, there's just the way I vibrate. I'm very conscious. I'm always self-aware, because I want to keep it up, because I want that vortex to dump some of the shit on me. And it is. We so close. All right. Peace, love, light, wholeness, oneness, balance. I love you all. Talk to you later.